We are taking a bit of a chance today with the weather. It's already after lifting a small bit, but we don't know. So we are heading into that valley up along here. This is Derrymore Valley is the name of it. We'd have seen the top of it before from Caherconree, but look, it'll either be a short video or a long video. But by the time we get to the back of the valley, because if it stays like that all day, I don't think there's much point in going up. But look, it's a terribly enjoyable walk up the valley anyway. It's really impressive with all the rocks and the stream and everything. So we'll make a start on it and hope the cloud lifts, that it won't be like the last time where I got caught in Brandon for the 2 hours. So yeah, look, we'll head into that valley there now and cross the fingers, hopefully. But so that was narrow down there, but it's after opening up a good bit here now. And we can see the cliffs leading up to Caherconree. And over this side is a peak called Scrag up there. So we can't see Baurtregaum at all from here. But Caherconree is appearing every now and again. So look, we'll see how it goes. I might adjust my plan when we get up there, but we'll see how it goes. But it's after really widening up now into a big like Glacial Valley. So yeah, it's cracking, it's cold. You can tell we're into the autumn now. 2 weeks ago I did the Brandon sunrise one, but it's different now. If you stop at all for the drone or camera, you can feel the nip in the air. It's lovely up here. Now we're coming into, I suppose, the business end of the valley. Yeah, we'll just turn around here. So I think that's Loch Beag on the east-west map, which means small lake. And you can see the stream. The other stream there is coming from the higher up lake. But if you look at this now, there's a wall built here. Like, look at that. I would love to know the story about it. There's probably a moraine here and there from the glaciers and stuff, but that's not natural, like. The wind is fairly lively up here. I had the drone up, flying around. Just was getting beat around the place, but it did fantastically well. I was kind of surprised at how well it did actually. I'd say that's the end of the drone for the day now, because once we get up there, there's a hope, I'd say. So, but yeah, a lovely place. I had a break here. There's some massive rocks here, the erratics. So they gave some bit of shelter. So that was nice. I had a break there. It's absolutely stunning sitting down inside there. Again, when I was sheltered, it was a lot more pleasant. But just looking at that valley there. So this lake here, I think is 540. I think it's 540 or 550. And Caherconree is 850, I think. So that's a 300 metre drop there. The col there between Caherconree and Baurtregaum, that's 700 metres. So it is incredibly impressive. I hope this is coming across in the camera right. Yeah, so we'll put this away now and put the head down and try and get up there while it's still clear. So it looks like it might be after paying off, but I think, as we all know at this stage, you just can't trust it. So hopefully it will be. Yeah, right. We'll talk there soon. When you come up off the ridge there, and when it opens up into the peninsula, it is fairly impressive, isn't it? You've the view the whole way down. You're looking at Stradbally, Beanaskee, then off to Moss and out to the Maharies and everything, but it was just spectacular. I spent ages just looking at it. I think you've just seen there, I'm after dropping off a bit here, the wind is a bit calmer, but where I just took the wind was up there, coming out of the green gully out of Caherconree, or out of the lakes. It's a bit insane. So, but we're nearly at the top now. You can see Caherconree up at the top, and we'll figure out what we're going to do from then. I hope this is after coming out now, because it's a good test for the microphones. So Caherconree, bloody way is the wind coming from? Oh man. Alright. The wind is swirling. It's coming from behind me and coming from in front of me. Anyway, we're nearly at the mountain, the peak there, the Caherconree. But if you look around here, then you have you can see down to the fort, and that's Inch Beach, just out there then. So, alright, we keep going. We're nearly there now. It's hard to stand there at some stages. It felt like more than whatever it was reading, 60 or 70 or whatever. So we came up that entire valley. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And up the side of the hill there, up the Caherconree, then down here. We get more sunshine there now, hopefully in a second. But yeah, it's a great day for it so far, hiking wise. I've been had to turn the head backwards. One, because I'm cool, and two, because the wind was just whipping the head back. Right, this is all fairly rocky from here now as well. Going up to Baurtregaum is just all rocks. As you'd expect in a mountain. So we're on the top of Baurtregaum here now. There's a few enclosures around here. I had clips and I just threw myself down there for 20 minutes to take a break. They're a great windbreak. It was very welcome after coming up the edge. So Baurtregaum, if you look at Mountain Views, Ireland's 100 highest, this is number 6. So it's not insignificant by a long shot. So it is a very interesting top. Number of enclosures here. I don't know what they're about. Were they just sheep enclosures or were they actually for people? I don't know. Baurtregaum is top of the Three Hollows. So the Three Hollows are Derrymore, which we came up. Derryquay, which is a small bit more beside it, a small bit more east. And we go down here now and we look into the third hollow. This Caherconree, it is very impressive. Yeah, we'll give a walk down there now. So that's Caherconree Valley I was on about. You can see Sliabh off in the distance. So when you're in Sliabh looking out at the mountains coming out to Dingle Peninsula, you'll see them start coming up. I just can't even think of anyone's at the end now. I've done them but this is the first big lump in Baurtregaum. I don't think you can see Baurtregaum's peak itself, but obviously you can see the valley there, and that's just spectacular. Like that's Baurtregaum northeast top in behind me over there, which would be a way to go down, and I've done it twice, but there's an amount of heather on the way down after it. So I'm gonna chance my arm, go back, not the way we came, but drop down into maybe near the lakes from this side. So or maybe probably more below them. So because I don't fancy going down the heather, and it is very bad ground. So hopefully where I'm going now will be better ground. We'll head back up here now. We had to drop down a small tiny bit to get the look in, which is pretty cool, isn't it? We'll head back up. When we were coming up this morning, this point would have been in the background of every shot. There's no name on it. It only has a spot height of 722 or 23 meters. But it's you really see it coming up, and it's a very imposing little peak. So if anyone does know a name for it, any of the maps I have don't have names. They just have the spot height. So it's a bit of a weird one. Well, you can just see it's kind of dark now, but that's the valley we came up. So I'm going to head back towards Caherconree now. We'll head down there and see how the ground. Now, in case you think I'm just chancing my arm, I have my map as well, and I'm looking at my contours and everything. It's not completely blind, but you never know until you get to look at it, you know. You can see Caherconree over there. I can see a face, but I can definitely see it. I'll pop it up there. And I just always wonder why they're not pushing it more. Because you have the fort down the other side with the Cuairrí Mac Dara and Cuchulainn and Blanid and all the mythology and all that. And they killed Cuairrí Mac Dara. So when I can see the face there, I'm just thinking they buried him in the mountain. And as an extra punishment, they faced him away from his fort. And as a result then, the lakes are filled with these tears. Yeah, something like that. Wouldn't be a terrible stretch into the. It is a fantastic mountain. I love coming up to it. Yeah, I just said I'd try it, and I've read that nowhere. That's just me walking around here thinking on your own. Yeah, the face of Cuairrí Mac Dara. Why not? For a change, a chance I took worked out properly. So up there is where we came down from, and it was just a question of coming down. There was a few gullies. I did one of these ones here now, right in front of me, just a small bit up, but just follow the line of the ground down. Sorry, a few dry gullies. It was very wet up in the top part. The top third of it was very wet. But just to point out, I did not go all the way back up to the lake. there is a kind of a ridge going up there, but that's, you get up to the lake, and then to try and come down from the lake is a pain in the arse because it's hard enough to get up to the lake. So anyway, where we are here now is after working out fantastically well. So now it's just straight walk off down to where we came back up. Hopefully I'll stay upright because I usually lose concentration at this time of the day, kind of at this stage of a walk now. It's like, oh, I'm done, bang. Right, we'll finish up, we'll keep going for another bit to go anyway, but delighted how that's after working out. So I'm just looking back up there now. We're going to lose sight of it now in a minute, but looking back up there, I'm not sure now if this will pick it up. I took a picture with the other camera as well. You can just see the cairn on top of Caherconree way off up in the distance. This is a great sense of achievement after the day, you know, and to go across the Baurtregaum, which you can't see it all from here. Yeah, we're nearly down the path anyway, so we'll just do the last bit. We're back onto the Dingle Way here anyway. It was my watch was telling me it was about 13 kilometres of a walk and 1100 metres of ascent, over 1100 metres. So it was a good day out. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed all that now. It was great to get out in it. When you missed a week because of the bad weather, you'd miss it. So, anyway, look, we'll finish up. Thanks again for watching, as always, and sure you might see you in the next one. Good luck.